Hey guys, this is Great Game Guardian here, and today I'm gonna start another new thing on my channel. One of my favorite series of all time is Super Smash Bros. And ever since I got Melee, I loved the game. I played Super Smash Bros on the N64 and it was really good. Brawl was pretty good, but now they're releasing two games for two different consoles. And it's going to be one heck of a ride for all of us. And I know that there are a lot of lists out there of like top 10 characters that should be in the new game. I'm going to stick to my top 15 wish list. This is in no particular order. So, and also what this is going to do is I'm going to, whenever there's new stuff or new content that's going to be released from the Super Smash Bros. Website, I'm going to put a link in the description to go to the website. I will tell you guys, make a video, and hopefully keep you guys up to date as soon as I can. So, what a better way to start off this great thing than counting off my top 15 characters, not in order anyway. So, yeah, these are my top 15 characters that I think should be in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo DS and for the Wii U. Alright, so the first character that I want in no particular order is Zoroark from Pokemon Black and White. Now, this one's kind of a bit obvious for most people who are making these lists. Lucario was introduced in Brawl, Mewtwo was introduced in Melee, and ever since then there's been a dark aura-y character. Oh, that didn't say that right, but anyway, there's always been that type of character that's kind of dark and has aura and is willing to fight you, and Zoroark fits that bill. Now, I hope they don't replace Lucario with Zoroark, because I really am good with Lucario in Brawl, but, I want them to put in Zoroark. I think he'll make a great addition. It'll be great publicity for the Pokemon series to have, you know, like one of the first Pokemon ever released for the 5th generation in this game. So, yeah, the first Pokemon that's on my list, and once again, in no particular order, this is not like number 15, but, this is Zoroark. The next character that I want in the new Super Smash Bros. Game is Ghirahim from Skyward Sword. Now, Nintendo knew what they were doing when they put Ghirahim as the main enemy of Skyward Sword. They were creating a new great villain, and he has a great personality, even though it's really, really flamboyant and weird. But who knows, maybe his fighting style can be really weird enough and unique enough to have him put into Brawl. So, yeah, this isn't the only Zelda character that you will see on this list, but Ghirahim is a good one to include, and they have a lot of options that they can do with it, and I'm really excited to see what they do, if they do something with Ghirahim. My third character is Pac-Man, and the reason I sound angry is because they're probably not going to put him in the game because he's owned by Namco and such. Ugh. But other than that, what abilities can he do? Like, was his Final Smash like eating them as Ghost? I don't know. My fourth character might surprise you actually. It's Maxwell from Scribblenauts. Now this guy has endless possibilities. Since Scribblenauts Unlimited was one of the first games that came out on the Wii U, there is a pretty high chance that this guy can sneak his way into a spot in the final roster for Smash Bros. So, crossing my fingers and hoping Maxwell will be there. Please, Microsoft. Please let Nintendo use Banjo-Kazooie in Smash Brothers. But in all seriousness, Banjo and Kazooie is a great addition and would be a great addition to the new Super Smash Bros. Game. If Nintendo can just buy the rights from Microsoft, I'd say just put them in. I mean, they'd fit perfectly, and yeah, there's not much to say. Come on, Microsoft, give it back to Nintendo. My sixth character is Little Mac from Punch-Out. Now, this character is on a lot of people's lists, and I'm one of the followers of Little Mac, and I definitely see the potential that he can be in Smash Brothers. Now, the only problem I have is that he can only punch. Yeah, it hasn't been shown that he can kick yet, and all he can do is pretty much punch. So, either Nintendo has to work around that and just make a bunch of punching moves, or they have to make him do other things. But Little Mac, I'm all for it. Go ahead, Nintendo. If you want to do Little Mac, go ahead. Make everyone happy and put in Little Mac. What we need in a Star Fox character is someone who doesn't act like Fox and someone who is a lady. Crystal fills both of those. Crystal, her main attack method, I hope, is that she uses her staff. And, I don't really know that much about Star Fox. The only thing the only game I've ever played from Star Fox is Star Fox Assault. And it was fine, and it had Crystal in it a little bit. But, yeah, I think Crystal would make a great addition to Super Smash Bros. So, Nintendo, go ahead and bring the lady back into it. She needs to be in another game. My 8th character is Simon Belmont. And I know what a lot of you are thinking, well, Simon's not going to come back. He's been gone for too long. Well, the same thing happened with Pit, and he came back, and he's one of the, I should say, mascots for the new game. So, throw Simon in. Let him have an epic comeback. And make another Castlevania, please. Remember when I said that we need more female characters in the game? Well, we also need a little bit more Pokemon characters. So why not throw a girl Pokemon trainer in there from the 5th generation to use 3 starters, like one of each stage? It'd be a great idea, and I hope Nintendo does it. My 10th character is Knuckles from Sonic. Now, if they're gonna keep Sonic in here, he's not gonna be alone. He's gonna bring one of his friends, and it's gonna be Knuckles. Don't bring Tails, Nintendo. Tails is just wimpy. Don't bring Shadow. Shadow would be pretty much the same as Sonic, unless you brought the Shadow the Hedgehog version with a gun, like a just straight up pistol. I don't think that would be like Nintendo's game. So I'd say go for Knuckles. He's a fighter, and it shows. And what a better fit with Sonic than Knuckles. My 11th character on this list is one of my more favorite ones. It's Rayman. Yeah, the chances of putting Rayman in this game, I'd say actually pretty high, because they're coming out with Rayman Legends for the Wii U, even though it's coming out on every other system. Ubisoft. But anyway, Ubisoft does have a strong bond with Nintendo, and when Rayman Legends comes out on all systems, it will be out on the Wii U, and people will know about Rayman, and they will want to see him in Super Smash Bros. As much as everyone else who already knows Rayman does. So Nintendo, do it. As we also need more ladies in the Smash Bros. Game, we need more heavy characters, not just Donkey Kong and Bowser and Ganondorf. We need King K. Rool. Yeah, King K. Rool will probably make a good fit. They have to see how they use his moveset, because his moveset has to be chosen very carefully, because if they choose something wrong with him, I feel like his entire character will just sink. And I don't mean that. Well, I guess it was a pun, because he has a ship. And yeah. But anyway, Nintendo, bring King K. Rool back to the party. He's ready. With this character, everyone will be able to say, gosh, I kicked Mario's ass. Yeah, the Mii's. A lot of people want to see Mii's in this game, and so do I. I think Mii's will make a great interactive experience for people who are playing this game. And, maybe there's a way that they can share Mii's on this game if they do incorporate that idea. But Nintendo, I think it would be a cool idea for you to let people use their own Mii's in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Do it, come on. This next character is one of my favorite characters ever in video games, Bowser Jr. Now, Bowser Jr., can play a little bit like Zelda in the case that he can switch between Bowser Jr. and Shadow Mario from Super Mario Sunshine. And he can use his paintbrush as his main method of attack. And I think it'll be really cool. He can play as a lighter, faster Bowser with a transforming ability. And I will be, quite honestly, very surprised if they don't put Bowser Jr. in the game in some way. Like, if they don't make him as a playable character, at least make him as an assist trophy. I mean, this guy's really getting popular over the years. He's appeared in a lot of spin-off games. So, why not bring Bowser Jr. back to the party and let him fight? It'd be really, really cool to fight with one of my favorite characters ever. And my last character is a Zelda character, Skull Kid. Yeah, Majora's Mask left a big clue of what this guy's Smash could be. They have a lot of different things that they can do with the Skull Kid, and I can't wait if they use him to see what they can do. And I don't know, I just feel really excited about Skull Kid. And if they put Skull Kid in this game, I will be very... Here's some characters that I think should never, ever be in Smash Bros. Now, the reason I say this is because they just don't fit, or that they just don't belong because of a certain thing. I don't know, it's just, I just cringe when I see these characters on some people's lists, and I'm just like, why would you even say that? Why would you even think that they could make that? It's just really, really stupid. So, yeah, let's get this list going, I guess. No Toad. No Petey Piranha. No Porky. No Zant. And worst of all, no Ridley. Just no Ridley. Here's a recap of the characters I said. Skull Kid from Majora's Mask, Bowser Jr. from Mario, Girahim from Skyward Sword, Pac-Man from Pac-Man, Simon Belmont from Castlevania, and Knuckles from Sonic. Also, we have Me from Me, Crystal from Star Fox, Maxwell from Scribblenauts, Banjo and Kazooie, Rayman, Zoroark, and Pokemon Trainer. Well guys, thank you for watching, and now I'm going to go to bed. So leave comments of what you guys think should be in the next Smash Bros. Game, and once again I will leave the website for the game in the description, and I will see you guys next time.